Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie and we are back here on Hypixel SkyBlock forums. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this. Guys, I just want a quick note here. I'm not going to explain it in this video, but we are not going to be recording this week. I did want to get this up for you guys for the patch notes. And I wanted to go over the patch notes with you guys. I'm going to do the reason why we're not recording this week in a separate video. And I'll go over that with you guys. Both of those will get posted up today for the two videos for today. And then I will see you guys next week for Christmas week. Also, we will not be recording on Christmas, but I do have a plan for an episode to go up on Christmas Eve. So you guys can enjoy that Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So we will not be recording those 2 days either. I might have pre-recordings that will release on those days, but I won't be doing recordings on those 2 days. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get them all up by the beginning of the week. It depends on what my schedule is. They've been messing around with my schedule at work. So anyway, let's get started with this. It just released, guys. I was on the here. It says posted 38 minutes ago. I was literally on here like 10 minutes ago and it wasn't posted. So I'm guessing there was a little bit of editing on their end before it actually went live. I don't know. But we're going to click here. Today we are releasing Hypixel SkyBlock 0.24, which features the greenhouse, a new plot that can be placed in your greenhouse. This update also includes 3 new crops, a revamp to farming tools, a new chip system, crop and visitor milestone nerfs. Okay. I don't think that's a bad thing. We'll see what the actual thing is, but if it's what I've been hearing, it's what you need to get those milestones have been reduced down, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see. We'll see in a second. And much more. Now, as always, guys, I will update my patch notes to this one on each one of my videos. Sometimes I forget. If you look in the description down below and it's the old patch notes and not the most recent ones, put a comment in the description of that video so I can update that one, because when I make the videos and I upload them, I use the previous videos patch notes, and if I don't change it in that episode, the next one's going to go off the previous one. So make sure to remind me in the comments down below if I forget to change the in description patch notes, but it should link straight to this one now. So going forward, previous episodes, no, but if you see a new episode come out and it's not updated with the new patch note link, let me know. I did want to say a couple things right here real quick. I'm kind of interested in this. I did not get on, I will go to the reasons why, but I did not get on yesterday and most of Saturday to do anything on here. I tried to get the stuff up to upgrade the tools, so we're just going to have to upgrade them with the new system, whatever that is, and get them sold. It shouldn't be a big deal. Um, so, the new plot here opens up them being able to make custom plots to place on your garden. So although we may not like the greenhouse little plot thing, some people might like it, some people might not like it. What this allows them to do is they can do more of those in the future, to where they can build their own little custom plot thing and put it on your island for you to use, and you can use that one. I could see them doing like a custom little mushroom plot thing or netherrack, and have it be more effective than like using the full plot like we do in the current system. So kind of like stuff like that I see coming out in the future. They haven't said that. That's just my opinion. So that's what. So we're gonna get on with this. The greenhouse is a new placeable plot in the garden that lets you plant, water, and grow crops over multiple life hours or days, whether you're online or offline. The goal is to offer a slower, more passive alternative to farming crops actively, while still contributing to the new garden progression, including crop milestones. If what I've been hearing about this is correct, I don't know about this specific one. We are going to be trying to greenhouse. I got plenty of plots that I don't really need right now that I can just make into something else. But like for me, because of my Crohn's disease and because now I work, I don't get to play a lot on the game. So about 2 hours-ish is what I get to play on the game. And then that's not including times I got to record. So I have to record for like 4+ hours a day for 3 days. And that gets all my videos up for the entire week. So like I don't have that much time every day to get on here. And the greenhouse is supposed, what I've heard is it works where you water them and then you can go offline. But there's a timer on that. If you don't come back in time, your crops start to wither and then they die. So I don't know about that aspect of it. We'll see. We'll see. Instead of spending a lot of time farming directly, you're able to plan out a greenhouse, water your crops, and check back later for the results. Also, it's introduced new content through the mutation system. I don't know about this one either. But more below. Okay, so let's dive in a bit deeper in how the greenhouse will work in the garden. It's a picture of kind of what the greenhouse kind of looks like when you place it. You do need to be SkyBlock level 7 to unlock this. People were saying to go ahead and get your garden up to SkyBlock level 7 so you can just go ahead and have this unlocked on your garden. I don't think that's needed. It takes nothing to get the garden level 7. Nothing at all. If you just started, you might want to go ahead and unlock. You might want to have gone and unlocked like the garden. I can understand that one. But if you're not on a new profile, like just going through the crops to unlock them is going to get you garden 7. This is the way it works usually. So once you hit garden level 7, you'll meet a familiar visitor, the carpenter. Completing his offer rewards you with the greenhouse blueprint. After building it, you will begin an introductory quest that walks you through most of the basics on how the greenhouse works and how to interact with it. So it's going to be a whole a tutorial kind of starter thing so you can get used to the new content. Planting and watering in the greenhouse is smaller than a standard garden plot, 10 by 10, but the crops grow inside the greenhouse yield significantly more on harvest, but they also take longer to grow. After planting, crops will require water to keep them growing. To water a plant, you'll need to use the watering can to spray water on each of the soil plots and can be upgraded to increase the amount of water in the area it sprays. Okay, so another thing we're going to have to upgrade over time. From there, crops will grow on their own while you are away. The design intention is that players need to spend a short amount of time per day on the garden, deciding what to plant and how to arrange it, and then come back the next day to harvest them. See, this is what I thought it was, okay? But the whole watering aspect, if you're gone too long and the water runs out, what happens to the crops? Because coming back the next day and have been like an hour over or something like that, or an hour late, and then having all your crops ruined is not going to feel good. So let's get down to it and see what it says. Yeah, okay. Although this process sounds fairly straightforward, there are a couple of features in the greenhouse we have not yet talked about: crop effects and mutations. Crop effects. Let's start by talking about crop effects first. Each crop you plant in the greenhouse actually provides a buff to a nearby crop. For example, wheat gains harvest boost to nearby crops, granting them 20% yield when harvested. Each crop has its own unique buff that it applies to crops. Some even can provide multiple buffs. Other crops can even apply negative buffs to nearby crops, but they also usually have a stronger version of a positive buff as well. Take the netherwort for effect. It applies an improved harvest buff, 30%, but an XP loss of farming XP. Now this is not a bad thing, because you can use this one, especially if you are already max or you're close to max. You're not going to need XP from your garden plots. So I could see somebody using the netherwort here because they don't have to worry about the farming XP. Because now some of the tool stuff has changed. So if they use farming XP for the tools too, that might be different. We haven't learned that yet. It's further down. Some of you guys know because you play on the alpha. I don't play on the alpha. So as you can see, stronger buffs usually come with a certain drawback. So you have to think about which crops you want to place next to other crops. Each other. Other interesting buffs include immunity, removing negative effects from nearby crops, and even effect spread, spreading its current held buffs to nearby crops. That'd be interesting. There's going to be tutorials for everybody on here about the best layout on here on your crops, for which crops you could place around, which one should be your one that you're concentrating on getting money making wise and that kind of stuff. So just once this gets out, people start playing around with this and getting used to it, just be looking for those to come out. As you can see, the crop effects system can be quite intricate and allowing you to strategize how you want to plant your crops in the greenhouse to achieve your optimal results. It will be interesting to see different setups players will come with. I'm going to stop right here for a second, guys, and I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. My wife went to the bedroom. I was making sure she was okay. Anyway, mutations. Now let's talk about other feature parts of the greenhouse. Mutations. When specific crops are arranged around an empty soil plot, the plot has a chance to spread a new mutated crop. There are over 30 plus different mutations, each with unique requirements and their own growth mechanics and mini games. All of the mutations have been unlocked on the alpha playthroughs of this, and I'm pretty sure there's probably a wiki page up right now. If I can find a wiki page, I will post it also in the description down below, and I will keep that in there on our Hypixel playthroughs on both the Iron Man and my regular one. I don't think we need the mutation thing on the mining profile, but I'll post a link to that on over there just for the future. It's probably not going to be needed after like a couple of months or so, but just to start out with. And if I can find it, I'll make sure to post it down there for this video specifically. As you spread different mutations, you'll naturally unlock more new mutations. Now, the thing that I don't know is once you get the mutations, you're going to be able to plant these on your garden, or it's going to be in greenhouse only crops. So we'll have to take a look at that too. Mutations stack and build on each other, unlocking more intricate mutations as you progress through the mutation tree. For example, let's showcase one of these mutations. It looks like it's wheat here. Here you can see a dust grain mutation surrounded by 4 wheat, which is the requirement for it to spread to the middle plot. Whether it actually spreads onto the middle plot depends on the growth cycle, which triggers every few hours in the greenhouse and updates all crops and mutations simultaneously. Dust grain is one of the simplest mutations. It grows instantly, requiring no water, has no unique mini game, and only needs 4 wheat surrounding it to spread. But as you unlock more unique mutations, things get more complex. Mutations will take time to grow, need water, have unique mechanics, such as a flower that falls occasionally asleep and must be awoken. Cheese-like mutation that attracts rats in the greenhouse, and even a coarse fruit mutation that teleports you around the greenhouse as it keeps growing. Those seem kind of annoying, to be honest with you. I don't know about that. That's all I got to say about that one. Let me know what you guys think about adding mini games to the garden. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, if it's okay, I mean, I don't know. Like getting teleported around randomly, that doesn't seem like fun. Rats are really annoying to deal with in the regular game, so having them spawn on your island. Did you get the chance to drop the rat pet, I guess? Anyway. Crop Analyzer. The Crop Analyzer, shown here, is unlocked after you complete the new part of Beth's quest line and will allow you to analyze mutations you have discovered through the greenhouse to unlock new rewards, while also providing a good source of copper. Analyze new mutations to progress through your milestone and uncover some strange surprises along the way. And it's showing all the mutations here, and there is a page, so there's more than one page of them. Sunflower, Moonflower, and Wild Rose. Part of this update, we also have added new custom crops that can both grow in the greenhouse and can be farmed in any plot as well. So we will need to change 2 of our plots over, or one of, let's see, I don't know. We'll need to put these on our garden. So, and I've got areas where I can do that in. So we just need to start getting some more compost, which also is going to be fixed in this update. So there's that. Part of this update is new crops. 3 new crops come with new tools, new farming contest, new crop milestones, new pest, new presets, and new collections. Also new Hellenithian armor, a tier above the Fermento. Okay. Fermento was designed to be the end set, so it's a little weird having a set above that, but we'll see. I'm guessing this is the new set. These new crops also come with their own collections. Here are just a few items that they will feature. The sundial gives this item to Sam to permanently unlock crop speed settings on your garden. What this means is, they've showed this off on the alpha on a couple of videos. Basically give this to them, and then per plot you can set up per plots to have a specific speed, and certain crops require you to have a speed at a certain level to maximize your output and efficiency. So this is going to allow you to, like, if you've got 3 plots that are wheat like I do, wheat, um, carrots and potatoes, and all of them have like 235 speed. That's uh, that allow you to break everything and not crouch. You can just set the three plots that you have to that 236 speed with this device, and then you don't have to use the boots anymore to change the. Just when you go in there, you'll always run at that speed. So that's, I don't know. I guess it's good. It will solve my problem with always having to crouch, because I actually lose efficiency when I have to crouch to do my farming. But it's just on regular, it's just too fast, and I don't want to lose farming fortune or the benefit of like the armor stat bonus just so I can have farming boots. So I don't know. Feet are itchy. So these socks are gonna get me some other socks. This is making my feet itch. Okay, so next one, field rosewater flask. Consume the, I'm not reading this right. Consume to grow crops within the greenhouse by 6 stages. Aged like fine wine. Consuming this grants permanent +1 farming fortune. You may consume 5 of these at a time before they lose their magical energies. Okay, so you can so is the cycle here, this is my question here. It doesn't really say in here, just an example of it. Is the cycle permanently reduced, or it's only reduced by 6 cycles every time you consume one of these, and then you get the +1 fortune as an additive bonus permanently? I don't know. I'm guessing it's like most of the things that it reduces the cycle stages permanently 5 times, but that's a lot of cycles, right? It seems like that's a temporary bonus, and the permanent bonus is that, but it doesn't really say on here. So you guys let me know in the comments down below if you know anything specific like this. If I find anything more detailed about it, I will put it in the description, or I'll make another video on it showing off in my channel somewhat like that. Bachelor's Rose can be gifted to an eligible NPC on the public island to invite them to visit your garden. This is a way to invite people to come visit you for request that don't normally come. I'm guessing, or if you just want them for some reason to come. I don't know. This is what I've been wanting to get into. Farming tool revamp. Farming tools have been revamped. They have been standardized in terms of their fortune and upgrades. Thank the Lord. And we also added a brand new leveling system that improves them while farming, similar to the old mathematic hose. Tools now gain experience. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So up here, this 20% negative from the not mutations, but the effects here, that's going to affect your tools. So you might want to watch using the nether wart if, say, you're leveling up tools and you don't have the max tools yet. You'll want to maximize your farming XP to get those tools maxed out first, and then switch that. I'm assuming. Anyway, tools gain XP every time you break a crop, and once they level up, they gain additional farming fortune, gemstone slots, and increase in rarity. Hopefully they've fixed it to where it's not 10 million. We'll see. We also went ahead and moved farming tools away from Anita and directly into the Sky Mart. So the progression isn't inherently related to Jacob's contest. That's good, because the most annoying thing was on bingo, if you were trying to do the librarian gambit, but you needed the farming tools, you had to talk to those two. So those were two less visitors that you could like strategize to keep on your garden, and still get the librarian every single time. So you got 5 slots. Well, you had 5 slots. I don't know if it's changed in the actual new update, but you had 5 slots, and then you could have 4 other people, and then the librarian could keep respawning every single time while you were doing your crops. So you would go do sugarcane, and then you would come back when he spawns, and then you could do that. Or you could go ahead and use any one of the other guys, clear them out. They would come back, and then you would still get the librarian on that end. So let me get some drink here. Putting them inside the market so you don't have to actually talk to them means that those two aren't required for that process. So you could pick 2 other people there if you were going for the tools. Also, I think this is going to make it easier on bingo to get the tools. Let's just finish reading it though. So progression is inherently related to Jacob's contest. We hope all of these changes make it easier to obtain these tools and also provide sufficient upgrades while progressing through the garden. I'm hoping it also changes the contest ticket thing for upgrading them, because that was kind of annoying too. I understand it, but it didn't make much sense. The example they have here is the Eclipse hoe. It's a Mark 1. It's for sunflowers, moonflowers, and farming wisdom. And it shows you what the leveling thing is about there. It also shows you recipes. So I'm assuming that's our upgrade recipes here. You'll need the flowers and stuff like that. We'll look at that in game soon. Yeah. As far as I know, it's not up yet. The server's not live yet. I do plan on doing a video on the server at the garden update while we're talking about while I'm not recording this week. So just be look forward to that. I'm going to be recording both of those and then uploading them both at the same time, but the server wasn't live yet, so I couldn't do the first video because I want to do it on the server with you guys. Special items that grant perks to consume. Oh, sorry. The chip system. When farming with these new farming tools, you'll also start gaining a new currency, sawdust. Sawdust is used to upgrade chips. Special items that grant perks when consumed. Chips can be unlocked from many different sources in the game and upgraded with sawdust. Consuming delicate chips increases their rarity. Duplicated chips. Consuming duplicated chips increases rarity, raising both the maximum level and how strong the perk scales. Jeffrey is the new NPC in the garden who will introduce you to specialty farming tools and helps you get started with chips. Okay. They have an example here of one of the chips, hydrocharge chip. Ability hypercharge, temporarily farming fortune buffs are 3% stronger, and when you upgrade it you get 6% stronger, and it requires a crap ton of dust. So the thing that I like most about these systems they're putting in, it gives you a reason to stay on your garden and do stuff on your garden other than just getting crops and selling crops and that kind of thing. So someone's gonna know life this and like upgrade everything, get everything unlocked in like 2 days. It's gonna happen, you know. And they're showing you about the chips down there. It move. This is rare, so it'll go up to epic and 4 more chips. So you also want to get the chips. I wonder if the chips are actually going to be on the bazaar yet, or it's going to be soulbound. That's not in here anywhere. If you guys know, put it in the comments down below for people that's watching the video. If I find out, I will put it in the description of the video for you guys. New visitors. We've added over 40 new garden visitors, including many familiar NPCs you may already know. On top of that, there are several special visitors. Mayors will not visit the garden. I'm sorry. Mayors will not visit your garden only when elected, and a new mythic visitor can appear who sells unique dragon pet. Ludic. Now, what I've been told is once he spawns for you and you complete his request, he shows up in the hub and you go visit him there and he sells you the pet. The pet is expensive. It's expensive and it requires more than just money. So you have to actually get the actual other stuff too, whether that be through the bazaar or farming and doing the mutations and all that stuff yourself. Miscellaneous crop and visitor milestones and composter nerfs. Even with the additions to the garden, we felt the current crop milestones, especially in the later stages, will steer too high, which is why we have cut down the crop milestones further by a whopping 68% across the board. We think with the combination of the greenhouse and this nerf, crop milestones should be a lot more achievable for more players and no longer be a massive grind as it is right now. I like the fact that they're going to that again now, because they keep saying they don't want people grinding and playing just to grind, and then they keep adding stuff in that makes like huge grinds in the game. So it was a little counterproductive. In accordance with the above change, we also went ahead and adjusted visitors served milestones by cutting them down by 75%. That's massive also. From 10,250 total, and also have reduced the composter upgrade cost by 20% for most crops and 40% by rare crops. That will actually help. Even the 20% is going to help because it was a massive amount of crops. I haven't got it up to that much yet because honestly, I was kind of hoping they would change it so that I could get more composting. I need to get my composter upgrades done, especially the two that I use most often, which is the amount you get per crop that you put in there to turn into compost, and fuel usage. Both of those I like getting up. I'll show you when we get into the game in the next video. Changes. Beth's quest line has been properly integrated into the quest system, and she will also show up more frequently. Remove sunflower from the flower minion. Uh-oh. I bet you people didn't expect that one. You cannot get sunflowers from the flower minion anymore. I did not see anywhere in here where it adds new minions, which I'm kind of sad on. They're going to have to go through a minion change. It's coming soon. It's got to come. They're probably going to go through updating all the systems, systems in all of the current available places to be able to use the new Minecraft update stuff on. And then probably do a round of minion change. It's coming soon, guys. Don't worry about it. They've wanted to change the way minions work to kind of update and flesh out and make it more efficient. I think one of the big things that they wanted to work on was a minion upgrades. Yeah. Because I would love to see being able to put like an upgraded tool in your minion, especially like the farming minions, or like putting a drill in your mining minions, and that actually causing them to go faster than like, yeah. Or using upgraded tools when you craft a minion. So like a diamond tool would make them go like 5, 6, 7% faster, just using by like in the recipe for them, instead of like the wooden like pick. You could use like a diamond pick, and it would give them like a, I don't know, like a 5% boost or something. You can do like 1, 2, 4, you know, that kind of thing. 1, 3, 5, 7% upgrade to speed or something. There's stuff you can do. Where were we? Jacob Contest completionist emblems will now also require sunflower, moonflower, and wild rose. I don't know what these are. What are these emblems? I'm guessing that's new. Changed upgrade recipes for farming tools. Thank God. Enabled sweep on the garden. Thank you. It's a little late for most of us, but I still have plots that I need to buy and clear, and that's going to help a lot. I've purposely not been doing any other work on my island and not been worrying about getting compost to do work on my island, because I know that they were going to enable sweep on the garden, and now that they've done that, it'll be a lot easier to clear, which will also give you another reason to do the foraging update and quest line first before doing the garden when you start a new profile. So that'll change the way you actually run starting a new profile too. We might have to do a 2026 new profile showing off how to start a new profile in 2026. That might be coming. If you're interested in that, put it in the comments down below. Anyway, enabled sweep. Added menu when a player interacts with Caroline without an exported crop in their hand. Created SkyBlock XP task when exporting 3,000 of a crop to Caroline. Modified the farming armors to also have a chance to drop crappie, squash, and fermento from crops harvested within the greenhouse. Okay, so you can get the crappie from the greenhouse harvest also. Added bonus pest chance to all farming armors. I don't mind pest chance anymore, guys. It's a little annoying having to stop and scan them. And I kind of wish there was a chance, and I know this isn't the thing, I kind of wish there was a chance of dropping the crop that you're farming in. So if like the pest itself would drop a specific item, but if it spawns in all like if it's set to spawn in a plot and you have wheat in that plot, there's also a chance it will drop that wheat instead of its usual crop, which I think would be cool. A little added little I don't know, it's just a little something, little extra strategy you could put into the game. Anyway, the new pass chance is 10 on all the armor pieces, so it's the same for all pieces on here. But I'm just going to tell you what the piece is once. I'm not going to say it like 3, 4 times. But so for melon armor, it's 10. For crappie armor, it's 12.5. For squash armor, it's 15. For fermento, it's 17.5. Biohazard is 16.5. And they removed the ×3 modifier to biohazard armor instead of buffed its base set. So I'm guessing it was less. I don't know if this was more than what the old set was, because I never got the biohazard armor. I was thinking about, I'm going to get it, but I'm probably not going to use it. I'm probably just going to stick it in the museum when I get it. Standardized all farming tool museum donation XP and categories. So Mark 1 is 4, Mark 2 is skilled, give 5, and Mark 3 is expert and gives 8. Changed rarity of farming armors and their drops. Okay. Added reaching certain garden levels to the Skyblock guide. That's actually a good thing. Increased organic matter cap upgrade values for the guard. Thank goodness. That'll help me because I've upgraded that one specifically a lot. So I should be able to put a lot more organic matter in there. What I was thinking was trying to cap that out every day. The organic matter that I can put just for composting. I just like do a run just for that. Just add it to my daily grind on the garden. So my daily grind is about an hour and 15, 20 minutes right now. And I can just add like 10 or 15 minutes grinding like wheat and just put wheat and seeds in it and max it out. So we can have compost going through there all the time. Replaced visitor requirements for Lotus and Blossom equipment bonuses. Rebalance visitor requirements for Lotus and Blossom equipment pieces. Okay. Changed golden carrot and enchanted mushroom block recipes. Both now require 160 of the previous tier. Thank you, Lord. It was so annoying keeping golden carrots in there so you could have the enchanted golden carrots. And you just had to buy them. Some people probably won't like that because it was a little bit cheap. It was technically cheaper, but yeah, whatever. Increased warty drop chance through the wart eater attribute. From 0.1 to 0.05% to 0.2% to 1%. So that's a massive increase, actually. Warty is now counted as a rare crop and is affected by Rare Finder and Rose Dragon Pet. Change the Hedgehog Pet perk from Nocturnal to Hunter's Insight, which gives farming fortune based on the pet. I'm sorry, Bestiary Pest tier. I'll have to look at that. I don't know about that. I'll have to actually go back and look what the Nocturnal thing was too, because I don't remember what the Nocturnal one was. Added Fermento to the garden. Thank God. Why wasn't it in the sack? I never understood that. Why wasn't it in the sack? I understand they don't stack. There's other stuff that doesn't stack that goes in the sack. But it's in the garden sack now, so we don't have to keep it in our inventory. I can actually take a lot amount of my stuff out of the inventory. I'm hoping that means that the condensed fermento is also in the sack. It doesn't say that, but we're going to hope that that's what that means. The Ultimate Harvester Helmet swappable skin now has 9 skins for each of the new 3 collections. This is available retroactively to anyone who has the skin applied. Added sulfur to the mining sack, another good addition. Formatted leaderboard values with commas in the museum entries. There's also some bug fixes. Fixed being able to pick up arrow shots from traps in the Crystal Hollows and dungeons. Fixed being able to claim Fallen Star Tracker from Silnair multiple times. You can purchase a tracker from Rusty. Okay. I don't know what that is. You guys let me know on that one. Fixed Heart of the Mountain and Heart of the Forest perks with reset timers resetting at 12 a.m. UTC instead of Eastern Standard. I don't know what that does. Yeah, I don't know what that does. So Fixed training weights and a couple of other items having a brew ingredient label. Okay. We are planning to release an annual SkyBlock recap letter this week to reflect on what we've worked on this year and what is to come next year. I will also be doing a video on that one, guys. You should have that one up whenever it gets released. It says this week, so I will get one up this week, even though I'm not going to be doing regular recordings this week. I'll see if I can't get on here and do that one. We'll see. But I'm going to end the video here, guys. Usually I go on and try to see a couple of these things. I don't know if the actual server is even up yet. We're going to look at server status right here after this video, and then I'm going to do a video explaining what happened, why I'm not recording this week, and going over some stuff in the garden, because I want to do that with you guys, and I don't want to do that off camera with you guys. I don't want to start it off camera anyway. And then I'll see you guys next week, or whenever this update, whatever the review thing is that they're going to put out. But anyway, guys, if you like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps with the YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you gotta do is go to my page. There's a notification setting there. Hit the notification setting, and you'll get videos. You can come check them. You'll get notifications. You can come check out the videos. If you do like this episode, you want to share it with your friends. Tell me which times you like the video. There's a share tab down below. There's links there to social media sites. There's a link there you can post in your YouTube post section. It was community section, but now the comments is moved to community, and post is a separate thing. So it's called post. It's on the tab. Go to the post. You can look it up through there. If you got any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. I will be changing my exit speech that I do for the video to notify you that it's called post now, so you guys know where to go, so you don't get confused. With that, guys, I will see you next week. Actually, there's one video after this, but you know what I'm saying. See you guys later.